Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 1 on a 7-bedroom house that we are putting up for our lovely subscriber. And this project is located at Oyarifa. Okay, it's a beautiful design. The architecture is unique. I think going forward, we're going to change the roofing. We want to go with a stone coated. As per the design, it's an aluminum sheet, but we're going to go with a stone coated roofing sheet or Euro tiles. Okay, the beauty is superb. We want to make sure we conform to the windows formation and everything has been shown. The total cost of the project as of now is what is being shown. We have the foundation superstructure, and then the total summary has been shown right now is $155,182. Are you with me? Yes. I think going forward, there's going to be some changes, especially with the changing of the roofing. Since we are changing from the standard aluminum sheet to Euro tiles, the wood trusses is going to change. The cost of the roofing sheet, everything is going to change. So definitely I'll be updating that one when the time arrives. Usually we have challenges with, our Ghana roads. People are able to sell land at huge sums of money, but they are not able to, ensure that our roads that commuters are even, commutable. I don't even get the logic behind it. You understand? They sell lands and they give you names and sell them in dollars, but they don't have the wisdom to mend the road that will bring more people to the area. So clients, after buying the land, will now have to focus on mending the road before they can even bring their materials and everything to the site. And this is bad. Okay, I think in Elmina, I had the same issue. Okay, in Abri Amanfrom, we have the same issue. Are you with me? And here at Oyarifa, we experiencing the same issue. You understand? During the time of the borehole, we had the back and forth with the road because these borehole drilling machines are really heavy. Are you with me? They are really heavy. So I think going forward, once we are all buying land, we should ensure that the roads are good enough, because sometimes we are all not there and we ask people to buy lands on our behalf. Are you with me? Hopefully, Mr. Amwa, who is my cousin, was able to do the drilling. Okay, he does the drilling of the borehole. He does reverse osmosis and sales of pumps. So in case anybody needs his services, kindly contact my cousin, Mr. Jonathan Amwa, who is an expert when it comes to geological survey. Because some people do the survey, they tell you there's water there, and then they do the drilling, and it's zero. They don't get anything. And then they tell you, oh, you have to do a hydrofracture. You do the hydrofracture, and yet you still don't get water. You understand? So contact the right people. For me, that's what I keep saying. If you don't do it right, you will pay more. So if you pay cheap, you do it twice. Pay more and do it once. You understand? Yes, this another incident we encountered. See, our truck got stuck on the land. Are you with me? The land itself, because when it has rained constantly, I think this year due to climate change, the rainfall this time around has been continuous, especially in areas that are filled with green vegetation. You understand? So it rained continuously, and those are some of the challenges we face. I believe you'll be seeing a lot of them going forward in the video. But we were able to pull through. We were able to fix the road, okay, and then make ready for the profiling. So here I welcome you to Oyarifa. Okay, here we are putting up a 7-bedroom mansion for our lovely subscriber. It's a big mansion, and it is their retirement home, and it has to be superb. Something that they walk in and feel happy that their hard work has yielded. You understand? And so it is not be for them alone, but for their children, children, and children. Okay, yes, and therefore we need to take our time and build the house so that it's built on a rock. The plot size is 4 plots. That's 1 acre. An acre is 4 plots, and the house is sitting on the 1 acre. It's really huge. In fact, the space left on the land is not enough. We have a little bit carport on the other front, and then there's a small garden at the back. Okay, yes, it had an outdoor kitchen attached to the main building, which we'll probably say a boys' quarters, but it's kind of an outdoor kitchen area. The main kitchen is there, but then a lot of cooking will not go on there. That is only dishing out the food. Yes, it has a big master bedroom. In fact, when you look at the master bedroom, it's superb. It's so amazing. It's so beautiful. Okay, so the project size is 111.22 feet by 97.52 feet. Okay, 111.22 feet by 97.52 feet. Okay, which probably you say 333,900 in millimeters. Okay, I moved from millimeter to meter and then to feet, so they are all on the screen for you to see. Okay, so I placed Mr. Stephen upon on this project. Okay, so the day arrived after the ups and downs. We were able to clear the land, brought the materials to the site, and we have to set the board for profiling. Mostly I do a lot of education on these purposes. I've talked about nature of land. Make sure your permit is ready before you build, because we don't want to get to the site and then encounter any issue with anybody. Another thing we do encounter most of the time is land guards. At this area, it wasn't too much of an issue though. It was just some slight hitches, so I will not consider that one. Okay, because someone was supposed to do his due diligence, but he failed to do it. If not, we wouldn't have had any issue here. So I'll just leave that one out. Our permit is okay. Yet nobody has actually come to bother us from day one. We are good to go. Are you with me? So everything, materials, payment was made. They've made, I think, total cost divided into 3. They made 1 payment, which will push the project to quite a distance. We'll be able to finish the footings, and then another phase of the money will come, and then we'll move on to the 3rd phase as well. So Mr. Steven is here and is checking the land and ensuring that everything is okay before he set the boards for the profiling. So profiling is very, very important when it comes to your construction, and you will need an expert to ensuring that your profiling is done properly, the room demarcations are done correctly, and the 90 degrees. Okay, because when you miss that 90 degrees, the house becomes crooked. You understand? And we want to avoid that. And for me, I pay much attention to the square. The square of the house should be exact. It gives the house good standing, in good shape. It's not crooked. Some part of the room is open, some portion is closed. We don't want to experience that. We don't want to. Are you with me? So all what you're seeing right now is there's the preliminary stages where we are preparing to do our profiling. So the boards have been laid up. Okay, the boards have been placed. The weeds have been cleared a little bit. I think the materials got in our way. So next time what I have to do is do the profiling first before I bring in my material, because sometimes you place materials on the land and it happens to be that, oh, it is interfering with the profiling. Are you with me? Yes, for me, that is why once I receive my client's money, I don't want to sit on the money and waste time at all. No. We have to start moving. And I don't want to find myself in a situation whereby the price of materials will increase, and then I have to go back and be giving them stories. I don't think that is the best thing. For me, first impression is very, very important. Are you getting me? once you lose that respect from the first impression, everything else becomes a second guess. People begin to, doubt you. You understand? Always, live in that truancy. One of my subscribers will say it has to do trust and verify, and I think that is the best thing, because we as human beings, we tend to lose focus sometimes. And even though people trust me, how well do they trust the people back home? And it's the one they look up to. People look up to me, and therefore I have to make sure that the people back home reflect whatever I am or whatever I say on my channel. They reflect the same image. And that's why my other brother will say trust and verify. It is verified. The first time he said that, it really got to me, because we need to understand that I am okay. What about the other people? You understand? It is very, very important. So I ensure that Stephen is a perfect gentleman. He's very honest. My brother, he's a very difficult man. He's a military man. And that's why I place him on all the projects, because you can't just bully him or lure him just to go. No. If he wants to buy any materials and your material is not good, he will not buy it. That is one significant thing I love about my brother. And that is why I feel so proud to have a pivot there, that any client that comes home will see that we use the right material for your project. The type of cement, we're using good sand, type of blocks, quality blocks. Okay, yes, iron rods are in there, no shortcut. And so I have optimum trust in them. Are you with me? Besides, I also verify. Are you with me? I also verify, and everything is on point. Stephen has demarcated all the rooms, okay, onto the board, which we call the grade lines. The grade line comes in two folds. We have the alphabet, okay, and then we have the numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you open your drawing, the drawing comes in two folds. We have the architectural drawing, and then we have the structural drawing. Okay, the architectural drawing deals with the block plan, where you see the setting out. Okay, the setting out where your house should be positioned. Most people don't understand that positioning of your house is really important. So once you have your land, know where to position the house. How much space do I have? How am I going to park my car? If I want to do a septic tank, where should I position it? You understand? If I'm going to do a borehole, where should I position the borehole? This should be in your setting out. So everything have been laid out in the setting out. So when the foreman takes the drawing, he sees everything, where everything should be placed. You understand? And that is exactly what we have done. The house have been positioned as per what the architect has done. We don't want to miss it. So when we were done, the architect was called on board to also verify. And yes, when he came perfectly, Stephen had done everything according to plan. And if there were any other mistakes, Stephen would have even rectified that. Are you with me? But in this case, we had nothing like that. Everything was perfect. Okay, and so he gave Stephen the approval to proceed. And so we went ahead. Are you with me? So we've done everything from the fence wall to the main building, the number of gaps that we have to leave, the distances, everything has been done. And that is exactly what Mr. Stephen is showing. Are you with me? It is very, very important. So profiling have been set out. Okay, now we are going to plot it on the ground and then start digging. Are you with me? That is going to be our next move. So in this episode 1, it's just a few tutorials letting you know that we have started the project at Oyarifa. In case you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so now. My name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions. If you want to write to me, please write to me at Bright and Clara. Okay, it's just a simple word, Bright and Clara at outlook.com. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.